Money creation by banking system. Hello everybody. This module will tell you to know how the banks create money creation in the economy. So first we take two assumptions. First is the fixed target reserve ratio and no cash drain. So first means like banks have a same target reserve ratio which does not change, and second means we assume that the public like us have a fixed amount of currency in a circulation. So what is a new deposit? By new deposit, we mean deposit of a cash in a commercial banking system. Example, immigrants to Canada might bring some cash which is deposited in a bank and creates a new deposit. Second, can be some cash stashed under somebody's bed and now who has decided to deposit it in a bank, so creates a new deposit. And the third can be the Bank of Canada itself purchases a government security by drawing a check. So let's take an example to make it more clear. So we took an example of a balance sheet of a Scotia bank which have assets and liability. Its assets contain reserves of 200, loans of 900, deposits of 1000 and capital of 100, which makes the total balance sheet to be 1100. So now reserve ratio for the bank would be reserves over deposits, which equal to 200 over 1000, which equals to 20%. Now we will suppose that a bank has a new deposit of $100, and what happens now? The reserves increase by 100 as well as the deposits. So reserves total come out to be 300 and deposits total come out to be 1100, which changes the reserve ratio to 27%, as reserves over deposits is equal to 300 over 1100, which equals to 27%. But the bank has to maintain a fixed reserve ratio of 20%. So in that case, reserves would be excess in $80. So to maintain a target reserve ratio of 20%, the reserves has to be 220 as 1100 into 20%. So we have excess $80. What should we do? So the bank decides to do with these $80 is extend them as loans to the public. So when we extend them loans to the public, so loan increases by 80 and reserves reduce by 80. So now 80 is again deposited into a bank as deposits, and then out of which, being 20% of the reserve ratio, reserves come out to be additional 16 and additional loans comes out to be 64. So this is how process goes on and money is created in the economy by banking system. So out of the 100 deposit in the bank, we have furthermore deposits of 500 and furthermore loans extended of 400 and reserves of 100. Thank you. This presentation was presented by Bhupinder Kaur, Ravneet Kaur and Promit Datta.